Springfield's pure classic rock. 104.7 The Cave.
Hey, what's going on? Mike the Intern. Got power, at least I do at work. Not at home, though. Hopefully you do, but if you don't, I'm right there with you. Today on the show, we're talking about the Blue Oyster Cult and where you can see those guys on the road this year. We're going to talk about a new book from Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo coming out in September. We're going to talk about a new Judas Priest documentary and who's directing it. And we're going to talk about The Doors' first official book, which when I read that, I go, what? Are you kidding me? There's no band that's got more books about them than The Doors. But I guess this is the first official one. At least that's what the article was claiming. 6:30, 7:30 morning spin. We're doing the 50th anniversary of Fleetwood Mac from Fleetwood Mac. 6:20 and 8:20, Ned Reynolds and myself. We're going to try and talk about sports. 7:20, your keys to the kingdom for the Kansas City Chiefs. 7:45, Guitar Hero Worship. 8:25, 3 degrees of Mike the Intern. Then during the 9 o'clock hour, it is a motivational morning from Ned Reynolds, where he likes to give us a nice, swift kick in the ass. Stream the show online, 1047thecave.com, from our 104.7 The Cave app. If you have a smart device, ask it to play 104.7 The Cave. It'll do it. Or you can just, listen to us on the radio. Any and all of those ways work. But it is kind of nice to have power again. I sleep with the fan, so I didn't sleep very good. It's like camping, you just hear everything. Then that thunderstorm coming through. Of course, you had the windows open because it was hot, muggy, just like camping. Except I wasn't sleeping in a hammock. I was sleeping in my bed. Probably made it even more hot. First world problems, my friend. I'm just really pissed off that I got to throw away a fridge worth of food. I didn't have to throw all of it away, but I brought some of it up here. But yeah, gonna lose some frozen pizzas. Rest in peace, Brad. Yo, hope you didn't lose power, my man. Well, we got some Fleetwood Mac on vinyl to make everything all better, which they will. Let's hope. Led Zeppelin on Springfield's Pure Classic Rock, 104.7 The Cave. Whole lot of love. 6:30 at 71. Good morning, Mike the Intern. Time for a morning spin. Brought to you by Greenlight Dispensary. They're on national, and you can always shop with them online, greenlightdispensary.com. So this week we're celebrating the 50th anniversary of Fleetwood Mac by Fleetwood Mac, self-titled, their 10th studio album, the first with Lindsey and Stevie as band members. Up until this point, they had 9 lineup changes in 8 years, which is crazy. Obviously, I'm a big Peter Green Fleetwood Mac guy, but there is something to be said about this period of the band. They wrote incredible songs, and after Bob Welch left the group, Mick remembered hanging out with an engineer and hearing a record by a kind of a folk duo. It was almost like a just real simple thing called Buckingham Nicks, which, by the way, if you have that on vinyl, it's worth a lot of money. And he made a mental note because he really liked the guitar playing that Lindsey was doing. Then when Welch left, he got a hold of him, wanted to hire just Lindsey. Lindsey said, no, it's a package deal. If you don't take Stevie with me, I'm not going to do it. Even though at that time they were already close to breaking up, which that just is fuel for the fire, man. And there was a lot of fire. This song actually had already been written by Lindsey, and they were planning on putting it on the next Buckingham Nicks record. But then, of course, once they agreed to join Fleetwood Mac, they brought it into the band, and the rest is history. It's Monday morning on vinyl on 104.7 The Cave. All right, I'm out. Enjoy your day. I hope you get power, or at least I hope you didn't lose it. I'm Mike the Intern. Have a good Monday. If you need me in order to find me, I'm here till 10, 104.7 The Cave.